Going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody. It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are inside of the very spacious Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Just as we were ready for air, it was the Colts emerging from the locker room to great fanfare here in Indy. They're ready to go as the Colts get set to match up with the New York Jets. Lachlan Edwards has it on the tee and ready to go. And in front of a raucous crowd, this one is underway. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. This a give to Mack running to the right. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
54 Mike.
On third down, Brissett. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Now Bell, and he is in. Touchdown, New York. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10.
Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Okay.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Poole. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Here's Bell, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Le'Veon Bell with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Jets will extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between.
And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Sacked there by Avery Williamson, the linebacker.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Shift! Watch the shift!
Brissett now. Flushed out right. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's now 3rd down and long.
Let's get it! Zoom, zoom! Mike, check 30.
It's 3rd and long for Brissett. That's complete to Marlon Mack. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's scooped up by the Jets. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
50's the mark. No chance. Double tight, double tight. 3 down, 3 tight.
They'll run on first down. Bell, and he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 41-yard line.
They'll give this to Bell running right. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down. Now Darnold. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The linebacker Darius Leonard applied the heat. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
Every play is supposed to get a player's best effort, but on 4th down, that really increases the stakes, doesn't it? What about that catch?
Heck of an effort, picking up the first.
And now that team has to be motivated going forward. They just saw a great effort there. They want to make sure it pays off.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
We're going to sign. Mike 50. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
On second down, it's Bell. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Darnold from the gun. That is caught by Anderson for a Jets touchdown. Robbie Anderson there to make the grab. And the Jets will extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This will be taken very short.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
On second and 10, Brissett. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Tremaine Johnson. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Now off the bootleg, Darnold. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Darius Leonard picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So on 4th down, the Jets turn to kicker Sam Ficken. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. Ficken's kick is good. And that stretches this lead even further. It's now 24-0. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but hold on, let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just
This is caught inside the 15. A big play there for Indy. 54 yards. First down, Brissett. And it's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good.
And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown as they are now on the board here in the first half. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. He's got it, and that makes our score 24-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. The shotgun snap for Darnold. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Pierre Desir. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at the 46-yard line.
We're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. Check 4, check 4. Check 37, check 37. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3. Hey, it's mine. Ball trot. Check 33, 33. It's our time, guys.
A first down throw for Brissett. And I think the ball's out. And the ball ends up out of bounds, so it'll be a loss on the play.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. picked off by Jamal Adams. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
On second down now, it's Bell. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Throwing here on third down, Darnold. Open man is Anderson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time. On first down, Bell, and some room to maneuver. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal. On second and goal, Darnold flush to his right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. After the sack, third and goal now from the 12. Darnold off the play fake to Bell. And he's going to go down again. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. He hit his first, this one from 40 yards out. Ficken's kick is good. And that will push this lead up to 20 now. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But
they'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. They'll throw now on the final play. Looking deep for Hilton. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Matthias Farley. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Check down. Go. Here we go. Hey, check Mike 30.
Here's Brissett. That's complete to Jack Doyle, the tight end. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Again, it's Brissett. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Brissett hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. Here we go, here we go. 54.
They'll throw again. Brissett.
All right. Let's go, D, let's go. Hey, let's get there.
And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Go, moving. He's moving, boys, he's moving. Watch out. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
2nd down and goal. Brissett. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Brandon Copeland. He brought the pressure on the blitz, and he gets there for a loss of 12.
Check. Lucky. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. And let's pin them here.
This is 3rd and goal. Brissett. Now the ball comes loose. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts are able to draw a bit closer. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Let's go. Ain't no side. Hey, we got Mike 50, yo. Switch.
Here's Bell. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Bell. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down at the Colts' 39. They'll try and run for it with Bell. A Jet 1st down, 18 big yards that time. Now after the run by Bell, here's another 1st and 10.
Check.
And now here's a carry heading left. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
36. Take 3. 218.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Jets will extend their lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Push him back.
Here's Darnold. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
On 1st and 10, Brissett. He completes this one to Mack. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Brissett throwing right, and that's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Brissett on 1st down. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Brissett again. And it's caught. The passing game for the Colts finding its stride. Another 1st down.
A gain of 19 yards.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the 4th quarter. On the ground, it's Mack. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. On 2nd and goal, Brissett. He's got the lane, and there he goes. He's at the 50, the 30, past the 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. Extra point attempt to come here. And that will bump the lead up to 26.
Makes the score Jets 40, Colts 14.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
A 2nd down throw for Brissett. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, is intended target. 3rd down here. The Colts on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now Brissett. Looking deep here for Ebron. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Trumaine Johnson. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he had won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, You're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001. Le'Veon Bell, it's a foot race. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big run that time by Bell. 59 yards for him on the ground. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Le'Veon Bell taking it in. And the interception by the Jets D leads to a touchdown. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will extend this big lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Brissett to throw on first. Into the hands of his running back, Marlon Mack. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker.
And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. McLaughlin for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to 26. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Jets have got it. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Again, it's Bell. And he's going to be met at about the 43. And his defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Here's Darnold. It's caught by Herndon. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. It's Bell shedding the tackle. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
And Darnold wants to throw the football. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Jets 54, Colts 21.
Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Tremaine Johnson. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles?
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. He's going to air one out for Anderson, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Faking the give, Darnold. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Rocky Sin. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. Now they get a 4th quarter pick, a little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. And the pressure gets to him again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. That's into the hands of Pascal. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And deep he goes into Jets territory before being taken down. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So that's about as long a non-scoring play as you're going to see from inside their own 10 to 1st and goal.
That's it. 57. Mike, 57. Y'all not ready. 57's Mike. Mike, 57. You go night-night. Wahoo. 57's the Mike. 57's
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And he's going to go down as time has now run out on this game.
We got this.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points.